In a world driven by mechanical speed and artificial perfection, there is something deeply grounding about watching a master's hands work with the Earth's rawest materials. You are about to witness a ritual that has remained unchanged for over 5 centuries. This is not just about a product. It is about the thousands of days, the precise humidity, and the silent patience required to turn a simple green leaf into a masterpiece worth more than its weight in gold. Welcome to a journey behind the gates of true craftsmanship, where time slows down, and every movement carries the weight of an ancient legacy. Why does the world still crave something handmade in an era of robots? Today we uncover the soul of the cigar, and by the end of this video, you will never look at luxury the same way again. The story begins in the soil, but it is perfected in the dark. To understand the value of what you see on the screen, you must first understand the agony of waiting. These leaves have been aged for up to 5 years before they even reach this wooden table. Imagine the discipline required to watch a crop sit in silence, fermenting slowly, while the world outside rushes by. Fermentation is a chemical symphony. It is the process of removing bitterness and unleashing the hidden oils that define a premium experience. If the temperature inside these massive piles of tobacco leaves rises by just a few degrees too much, the entire harvest is lost. It is a gamble against nature, played by masters who use only their sense of smell and touch to judge the progress. This is the first secret of the elite. Perfection cannot be rushed, and true luxury is born from the fire of patience. Now, watch the hands. These are the hands of a Torcedor. In the prestigious workshops of the world, becoming a master roller is not a job. It is a lifelong devotion that takes over a decade to achieve. Notice how they handle the leaf. It is with a mixture of immense strength and extreme delicacy. They are looking for veins, for tears, for any imperfection that might ruin the draw of the final product. A cigar is composed of 3 distinct layers: the filler, the binder, and the wrapper. The wrapper is the most expensive and delicate part. It must be elastic, shimmering with natural oils, and visually flawless. When the master uses their chaveta, that curved steel blade, they are performing surgery. Every cut is calculated to the millimeter. If the roll is too tight, the air won't flow, and the experience is ruined. If it is too loose, it burns unevenly. This internal balance is something no machine in the world has ever been able to replicate perfectly. The machine lacks the soul. It lacks the ability to feel the tension of the leaf. As the leaves are layered together, there is a hidden architecture at play. The master creates a blend, mixing different types of tobacco from different regions to create a profile that changes as it burns. It is like composing music or blending a fine perfume. One leaf provides the strength, another provides the aroma, and the third provides the smooth finish. This is the science of the blend. Watching them roll is like watching a silent meditation. There is a rhythmic sound to the leaves rustling, a satisfying snap of the blade, and the soft thud of the finished rolls hitting the wooden tray. This is the ultimate ASMR for the soul, a visual and auditory reminder that human skill is the highest form of technology. But why does the American audience, and the world at large, find this so captivating? Because in our modern lives, we are surrounded by things that are disposable. We buy phones that break in 2 years and clothes that tear in months. But here, in front of you, is something made to be savored. It is a connection to the earth and to the generations of families who have passed these secrets from father to son, and mother to daughter. When a finished cigar is finally placed into its Spanish cedar box, it has been touched by over 300 pairs of hands. From the farmer who planted the seed to the master who applied the final cap of vegetable glue, every person has added a piece of their life to this object. This is why it is expensive. You aren't paying for tobacco, you are paying for the time of masters. As we reach the final stages of the process, notice the cap. This is the small piece of tobacco that seals the head of the cigar. It is the signature of the roller. A perfectly applied cap is a mark of honor. It requires a steady hand and a sharp eye. Once finished, the cigars are not shipped immediately. They must rest. They are placed in cedar-lined rooms for months to allow the different tobaccos to marry together, ensuring that the flavors are consistent from the first puff to the last. It is a final act of patience in a long, grueling process. This channel was created to bring you behind these gates, to show you the things the modern world often forgets. We believe that there is a profound beauty in the hard way of doing things. Whether it is the extraction of golden oil from ancient presses or the rolling of silk and tobacco, these crafts represent the peak of human potential. By watching, you are helping to keep these traditions alive. You are recognizing that the human hand is still the most sophisticated tool ever created. If you have stayed with us this far, it means you appreciate the finer details of life. You understand that the best things aren't found in a factory line, but in the quiet workshops of masters. We invite you to stay curious, to keep seeking the secrets behind the products we often take for granted. The world is full of hidden wonders, and we are here to uncover them for you, one masterpiece at a time. Thank you for being part of this journey. Your support allows us to continue sharing these stories of grit, grace, and gold. Until next time, remember that true quality is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. Keep seeking the gold in the ordinary.